What does it really mean to win? Is it just about the scoreboard or something deeper? Winning is not luck. It is a mindset, a choice, a way of life, and no one understands this better than Bill Belichick. He is not just a football coach. He is a master of discipline, focus, and quiet strength. With 6 Super Bowl titles, his name stands for greatness. But his success did not come easy. Behind the glory is a story of hard work, failure, and wisdom. This is the art of winning. And today we will learn from the master himself. Bill Belichick is one of the most successful coaches in football history. But his journey? It did not start with trophies or cheering fans. It started with silence, study, and an old film projector. As a young boy, Bill would sit beside his father, Steve Belichick, a Navy football scout. While other kids played outside, Bill was inside, watching game films for hours. Every block, every fumble, every hidden mistake. He studied it all, quietly, patiently. He didn't dream of greatness, he worked for it. He watched, he learned, and when his chance came, he was ready. Today, Bill Belichick is a name known around the world. He led the New England Patriots to 6 Super Bowl wins. But this book, The Art of Winning, is not just about football. It's about something bigger. It's about the mindset behind success, the discipline to keep going, the wisdom to lead others, not with noise but with purpose. Belichick didn't write this book for just football fans. He wrote it for you. For anyone who wants to be better in life, in work, in anything. This book is full of lessons. Simple, powerful, real. It's not about talent alone. It's about effort, focus, and doing the little things again and again. Belichick shows us that greatness starts in the details. How you show up, how you prepare, how you respond when things fall apart. Throughout his career, he coached legends, names like Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. But he never chased fame. He built a system, a culture, a team where everyone had a job, and did it well. His message: do your job, know your role, trust the process, and always, always be ready. In this book, he opens the door to his mind. He talks about pressure, doubt, failure, and how to keep moving when the world gets loud. The art of winning is more than plays and scores. It's a journey through leadership, through focus, through growth. Whether you're an athlete, a teacher, a leader, or just someone trying to improve, this story is for you. Because winning? It's not just about the game. It's about how you live. What makes a great leader? Is it the loudest voice in the room? Or the one who listens, plans, and leads by example? For Bill Belichick, leadership is not about titles. It is about responsibility. It is about doing the work, even when no one is watching. From day one, Belichick believed in preparation. Not just before a big game, but every single day. He studied opponents. He studied tape. He studied his own team's mistakes, over and over again. He once said, "You cannot control the outcome, but you can control how prepared you are." And that became his foundation. Discipline was not a word he used lightly. It was his way of life. Every player, from the star quarterback to the last guy on the bench, was held to the same standard. Show up on time. Know your role. Do your job, no excuses. If you were late to a meeting, even by 1 minute, you sat out. If you made the same mistake twice, you were corrected firmly. Belichick was not there to be liked. He was there to win. And for that, discipline was non-negotiable. One story often told in NFL circles is about Randy Moss, one of the most talented and sometimes unpredictable wide receivers in the league. When Moss joined the Patriots, people doubted it would work. But Belichick sat him down and said, "This is how we do things. You do your job. We win. You don't, and you're out." Moss listened. He respected it. And that year, He had one of the best seasons of his career. Why? Because Belichick's leadership was clear. There were no favorites, no shortcuts, no drama. Another example. During a playoff run, a reporter asked how the Patriots would handle the pressure. Belichick answered calmly, "We'll prepare like we always do. Meetings, film, practice. Nothing changes." To him, consistency was power. He did not want players who acted like stars. He wanted players who acted like professionals. Leadership, in Belichick's world, means being the first to arrive and the last to leave. It means doing your homework every time. It means knowing your play, your teammates' play, and sometimes even the other team's play. He built a culture where accountability was the rule, not the exception. If you messed up, own it. Fix it. Move on. Belichick did not need speeches. He used action, and in that quiet, powerful style, he led one of the greatest dynasties in sport. Because true leadership, it does not shout. It shows up. What does it take to build a winning team? Not just once, but year after year? Bill Belichick had the answer. And it was not magic. It was culture. From the moment a player joined the New England Patriots, they knew things were different here. No egos, no shortcuts, no empty talk. Everyone had a job. Everyone had to earn their place. Belichick built a culture around one simple idea. Do your job. It sounds small, but it means everything. It means showing up prepared. It means trusting your teammates. It means putting the team before yourself, always. In a world where players chase headlines and personal stats, Belichick chose a different path. He built a team where the system mattered more than the star. Even Tom Brady, the most famous player on the team, was never above the rules. Belichick coached him the same way he coached the rookie kicker. No one was too big to be corrected. No one was too important to sit on the bench. That level of fairness, of accountability, created trust. And with trust came unity. Inside the Patriots' locker room, there were no distractions. Every player knew what was expected. They did not need motivation speeches. They needed clarity, and they got it. During team meetings, Belichick would call out mistakes, not to embarrass, but to teach. He showed missed blocks, dropped balls, bad angles. Even if it was the star player, he showed it. Because in his culture, growth came from honesty. He managed team dynamics with precision. If a player was bringing drama, he was gone. If someone was not a good fit for the system, no matter how talented, they were traded or released. That is how he kept the locker room clean, focused. Only players who bought into the team-first mindset stayed. One former player said, "Belichick didn't just build plays. He built people." And it is true. Players who once struggled elsewhere came to New England and thrived. Why? Because the culture gave them structure, support, purpose. Belichick knew how to build chemistry, not just between players, but between coaches, staff, and even the fans. He reminded everyone, "We win as a team. We lose as a team. No blaming. No finger-pointing. Only solutions." He built a place where excellence was the standard, not the goal. Where hard work was respected and results were earned. That kind of culture? It does not just win games. It builds legends. No one is perfect, not even the greatest NFL coach of all time. Bill Belichick knows this better than anyone. In fact, he believes mistakes are not the end, they are the beginning. From his early coaching days, Belichick faced tough choices, wrong calls, missed opportunities, but he never ran from them. He studied them. He once said, "Every mistake is a teaching moment. If you ignore it, you'll repeat it." That was his mindset, always learning, always growing. Take his time with the Cleveland Browns. Belichick was a young head coach, trying to build something strong. But things did not go as planned. The team struggled. The media criticized. In the end, he was fired. To many, that would feel like failure. But not to Belichick. Years later, he reflected, "Cleveland taught me what not to do. It helped me become better." He learned how to lead better, how to listen more, how to stay calm under pressure. When he got his second chance with the New England Patriots, he used every lesson from that past. He was wiser, sharper, more prepared. Belichick teaches that mistakes are not signs of weakness, they are tools for success. In team meetings, he would break down losses play by play. Not to blame players, but to help them improve. He showed how one missed block or one bad decision can shift the game. But he also showed how fixing it could change everything. And when Belichick made a mistake, he owned it. He would say, "That one's on me." No excuses, no cover-ups, just honesty. That kind of leadership created a culture where players were not afraid to fail. They were encouraged to learn fast and adapt faster. One season, Belichick changed his entire defensive strategy mid-year. Why? Because it was not working. He did not wait. He studied, adjusted, and restructured, even during a winning streak. That is rare in sports. Most coaches stick with what they know. But Belichick believes in flexibility. If something is not right, change it. He teaches that success is not about being right all the time. It is about learning when you are wrong and being brave enough to try again. Even his game plans are filled with backup options. If Plan A fails, he has Plan B, Plan C, even Plan D. Because in life, like in football, nothing stays the same. And those who learn survive. Those who grow win. So, what is the real secret to Belichick's greatness? It is not perfection. It is progress. And that begins with every mistake. When people think of Bill Belichick, they often see a serious face. Quiet, focused, all business. But behind that calm look is a coach with deep emotional intelligence. He understands people. He listens. And he knows how to lead hearts, not just heads. Belichick once said, "You don't coach players, you coach people." That changes everything. He studies not only the game, but the person playing it. What motivates them? What makes them upset? How do they handle stress? Belichick knows every player is different. Some need a push. Some need patience. Some need silence. Some need a simple nod. He sees them. He adjusts, not his values, but his approach. Take Tom Brady, for example. Belichick trusted him, pushed him, corrected him, even when he was already a star. Because he knew Brady could take it. He knew Brady wanted to grow. But with younger players, Belichick took a different tone. He explained more. He gave them space to find their voice. He showed them, "I believe in you." That quiet belief? It changed lives. One player shared, "Coach didn't yell. He didn't need to. He looked at me like I mattered. That was enough." Belichick knew when to speak and when to stay silent. Sometimes, after a loss, he would say almost nothing. Just, "We'll get better." And that was it. No panic. No blame. Just calm. That calm became strength. He also knew when something deeper was going on. If a player was struggling with family, health, or mental stress, he would find out. He once delayed a game plan meeting, just to talk to a player who lost a loved one. No cameras, no headlines, just support. Because Belichick believed. A strong mind needs a strong heart. And he built both. He also treated staff with care. From assistant coaches to equipment managers. He respected every role. He knew their names. He asked about their kids. He made them feel seen. That kind of emotional intelligence, it builds loyalty. It builds trust. And trust wins games. Belichick understood that football is a tough world. But toughness is not loud. It is not anger. It is knowing how people feel and leading them through it. He led with clarity, with calm, with connection. And in the end, that is why his teams fought so hard. Not just for the game, but for him. Because they knew he cared. One moment, one game, one decision. It was Super Bowl 49. The Patriots versus the Seahawks. Just seconds left on the clock. Seattle was at the 1-yard line. Everyone expected a run. The game was slipping away. Belichick stood still. No panic. No timeout. Many coaches would have called one. Stop the clock. Regroup. But not Belichick. He waited. He trusted. The Seahawks snapped the ball. They passed. Malcolm Butler, a rookie, stepped in. He intercepted it. Game over. Patriots win. That moment shocked the world. But for Belichick, it was a product of everything he believed in. Preparation. Calm under pressure. Trust in players. All season, Butler had practiced that play. Belichick had seen it. He had prepared him for it. And when it mattered most, it worked. That single play? It was not luck. It was the art of winning. Belichick did not shout. He did not celebrate wildly. He just smiled a little. Because he knew. This was the result of discipline, focus, and belief. Belichick's whole philosophy was there, in that moment. Stay calm. Prepare hard. Trust your people. And when the time comes, let them rise. This climax is more than a football win. It is a life lesson. Pressure will come. Doubt will come. But if you stay ready, you do not have to get ready. Belichick teaches us. Winning is not loud. It is smart. It is silent. It is earned. That one moment, that one play, defined a career, and revealed the true art of winning. So, what can we learn from Bill Belichick? He is more than just a football coach. He is a teacher, a leader, a quiet builder of champions. His story, The Art of Winning, is full of powerful lessons. Lessons we can use, on the field and in life. Lesson 1, Preparation is power. Belichick does not wait for chances. He prepares for them. He studies every detail, every moment. That kind of work builds confidence, and confidence builds winners. Lesson 2, Discipline beats talent. Belichick respects hard work more than fame. He wants players who show up every day, who do the little things right. That is what makes a team strong. Lesson 3, Stay calm under pressure. In the biggest games, he stays still, focused. He teaches us that panic is the enemy of success. When chaos hits, stay steady. Lead with clarity. Lesson 4, Learn from mistake. Belichick is not afraid to say, I was wrong. He reflects. He grows. He teaches his team to do the same. That is real strength. Lesson 5, People matter. Yes, he is tough. Yes, he demands a lot. But he cares. He listens. He connects. That is why his players trust him and fight for him. These are not just football lessons. They are life lessons. No matter your dream, whether you are leading a team, starting a business, or chasing a goal, Belichick's story reminds you. Work hard. Be ready. Stay calm. Own your choices. And lead with heart. That is the real art of winning. You do not need a football. You just need belief and the will to begin. Winning is not just about trophies or fame. It is about the journey, the hard work, the quiet moments when no one is watching. Bill Belichick's story shows us that winning is a choice, a way of life. It is about how we prepare, how we lead, and how we never give up. We all face challenges. We all have fears. But the art of winning is to keep moving forward, even when it is hard. Belichick's lessons teach us to trust ourselves, to believe in our team, to learn from every mistake, and to lead with heart. So, what will you do today? Will you choose to be ready? Will you choose to stay calm? Will you choose to lead? Remember, every great win starts with a single step. A quiet moment of courage. A simple decision to try. This is your story. Your art of winning. Make it count. Make it real. And never stop believing. Because, in the end, winning is not about the score. It is about who you become along the way.